What can I do for you today? Oh, it will be my infinite pleasure to do your makeup, of course. Great, okay. Wonderful. No, it's totally fine. You haven't had your makeup done before professionally. Do you normally wear quite a lot of makeup? Do you do it every day? Not really? Okay. Great. Well, I'm here for you. I specialize in doing natural looks and adjusting my style to my clients, and therefore we can go with whatever kind of style you would like. There's no pressure to do, a heavy look. We can just go with whatever makes you feel comfortable and beautiful. Okay, so tell me a bit more about why you're getting your makeup done today. Sure. Oh, that's lovely. Fine, okay. And what will you be wearing? Okay. That's totally fine. So you're looking to kind of have a natural, not too heavy kind of look, but you'd still like to look a little bit glamorous. That sounds brilliant. Okay. Sure. So what we'll do is we'll start by cleansing your face, and then I'll work with you as we progress to adjust the look as we go. And if there's anything you want to adjust, we can always take it away. It's just makeup. All right. So let me just get my cleansing wipes right here. Just simple wipes. I see you're not wearing anything right now. Yeah, I totally have days where I don't wear anything either. Alright, so I'm just going to apply the wipe to your forehead first. Just steady your chin for me. Yep. Alright. Yeah, it's nice and refreshing. Okay, I'll do your cheeks next. Your other cheek. And do this for me. Yeah, we gotta get the nose. Yeah, it's really windy today, I know. We tend to have clogged pores here and some, debris and congestion, so I always try to do a really good job cleansing right there. And then lift your chin for me. Good. How does that feel? Alright. Final touch. There we go. The wind is crazy, I know. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is apply some primer. And it's really important to moisturize your face after you cleanse. But what I like to do is apply this Bare Minerals Prime Time Primer. And it has a lot of really good stuff in it. A lot of minerals, as the name suggests, and also vitamins for your skin. And my little hack is that instead of just applying a regular moisturizer, I actually begin by applying a BB cream or similar that already begins giving you some coverage, and then you also start seeing the color and the coverage build up a little bit, and you don't need to worry about, applying too much foundation if you don't want to. And just underneath you. How does that feel? Good. Awesome. I'm just gonna wipe my hands here. Alright, and then we have a choice of two BB creams that I like to use. In fact, one of them is actually a tinted hydrating gel cream by Bare Minerals. The other one is a Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. Both of these are quite light but have a bit of, a nice glow to them. And the way to choose between these two, I'll give you my recommendation. This one is more natural coverage. It's not exactly completely matte, but it's more matte than this one. This one is an illuminating product, so it's going to give you that really dewy look. Dewy. Perfect. Yeah, it's really popular right now. Yes. The glow look, definitely. Okay. So I'm just gonna apply it right into my hand. And just apply it with my fingers. Alright, just go like that. most of the product in the T-zone area, and my warm hands help to distribute the product. They're completely clean, so no worries about that at all. And then I spread it from the center of the face onto your cheeks, your chin, and your forehead as well. Yeah. Just make sure you get most of the coverage in that T-zone area that tends to be, like I said, a bit more congested, but we're not giving you that cakey cheek look. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to come in and follow up with this brush. It's just a Real Techniques buffing brush, and it makes sure that any kind of lines or, specific areas that I created between your natural skin tone and the BB cream are completely buffed through. Great. It is nice to have things applied to you, isn't it? I really enjoy getting my makeup done as well. Yeah, just close your eyes sometimes. It's easy to kind of get into it a bit. Okay, let's do your cheeks and your nose bridge. Just get a bit closer here and just have a look at your side. Yep, and the other side. And let's do your chin as well. I'm just going to do the bridge of your nose, so if you can just close your eyes for me. And right underneath your eyes too. Awesome, that looks really good. Now what I like to do next is either apply a powder foundation that gives you a bit more coverage. If you'd like to conceal your natural skin tone a bit more, we can always, apply contour so you don't look kind of flat and 2D, but it gives you a heavier coverage and I guess more of a glamorous look, but definitely more noticeable. Or we can go straight to applying our finishing powders and our highlight powders, so you still get a lot more of your natural skin tone coming through, some of your beautiful freckles and any kind of imperfections you have in your skin. We can always conceal with a bit of powder afterwards. Okay, I was going to suggest the same for you just because you said you like the more natural look. Okay, what we have here is 3 powders. We have the finishing powder, we have the highlight powder, and this is a very light, it's not exactly a contour powder, but it gives you a bit of a golden glow. They look really concentrated here in the box. That's natural, but you'll hardly see them at all. And the main finishing powder is extremely fine. It is so well milled, and you just will get an incredibly delicate veil on your face that will be pretty much invisible to the naked eye, but it's just going to give you a beautiful glow. Yeah, it's very relaxing to get your face brushed, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes I wish that I were the client instead of the makeup artist, but at the same time I love making people look beautiful and feel confident, and I wouldn't give that up for anything. And I'm going to get underneath your eyes specifically. The reason for that is we want to set any oils that might come through during the day while you're at your event, and the powder of your nose. Alright, and now I'm going to use the highlighting powder and a little bit of the golden powder to just define your face a bit more. So the highlight powder, we just stipple on the high points of your cheeks and under your brows. And I always do a dab on my pinky, and I just do it on your cupid's bow. Beautiful. Would you like to highlight the bridge of your nose too? Sure. So if you can just stay still. And let me just soften that a bit. All right. You look absolutely gorgeous. So let's do a little bit of contour. I won't do too much, just a really tiny amount. Now I'm just going to use this powder. It looks really dark, but I'm going to use it really sparingly and with a really large buffing brush. So it will be completely like a natural glow. You won't need to worry about, looking fake or orange or anything. Okay. So don't be alarmed by the amount that I'm going in. I'm just going to make sure that I blend it really, really well. Okay. So just stay still for me, and I'm going to go around and just look at your cheeks. We get really nice cheekbone definition, but without any harsh lines. Alright, and let's do the other side. Yeah, this gives you that nice chiseled look, but if you do it well, then it doesn't look too crazy. What do you think? Yeah, you look really cool, right? This is my favorite part, is when everything comes together after the initial application. Let's do your chin area and your beautiful jawline. Your chin. There we go. Nice. Alright, and now I'm just gonna apply a little bit on your nose and around your forehead and temples. The temples have thinner skin that tends to be a little bit less sun-kissed than the rest. And so it's really important to blend it into your cheek contour. And now to a personal tip that I always do, it's a trick of mine, to make sure you look a lot more youthful and a little bit sun-kissed. I apply just a light dusting right under your eyes, and I blended that in. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Okay. Great, so now that your base is done, it leaves us to what we want to do with your eyes and your lips. Yeah, you have a lot of natural blush in your face, so I'm not going to apply any more. Okay, for the eye look, I have these natural color palette for you to select from. Okay. Alright, this one. Alright, and a bit of green. Yes, I was going to suggest that for your eyes. So I normally apply the shadow and I pack it onto your eyes with my finger, and then I brush it out to make sure that it's blended, okay? Is that okay if I touch your eyelids? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply a base color, and I'm going to use a mixture of these two, and it's just going to illuminate your eyelids. So just close your eyes for me. Just keep them closed. Good. And the other eye. Yep. Good. Okay. Next, I'm going to go with the color that you selected. So a bit of the green and a bit of the brown. I'm going to do the darker brown in your crease. So just close your eye again for me. And the other eye, it's very pigmented, so I don't need to dip twice. Great. And now I'm going to brush it out, okay? Just keep your eyes closed for me. Good. Now again, a trick that I always do is I make sure that I apply just a little bit, and again, a really light dusting on your lower. Let's just look up, yeah, exactly as you are. Good. On your lower lid. This just brings the look together. Let me just retouch here a little bit more. Yeah. That looks gorgeous. What do you think? Lovely. So now that we've done that, let's apply a little bit of mascara for you. Would you like to do eyeliner today at all? No, just a really natural look. Sure. Alright, so look just at my necklace, please, and I'm just going to apply the mascara to your top lash. Yeah, keep looking. And the other eye. Good job. You don't fidget at all. You have very good patience, so to speak. Okay, now look up for me. I'm going to do your bottom lashes just really gently with the tip of the mascara wand. Yep. The other eye. Yeah, you can blink. Go ahead. Good. What do you think? Excellent. Good. Okay. So what would you like to do with your lip? A more natural lip, a pronounced lip like mine. We can do bright, we can do dark. Well, yeah, because your eye look is really natural and subtle, you could get away with pretty much anything that you would like. So I guess it's up to you. Okay. Well, in that case, what I would do is, natural is great and I'm all for it, but I would definitely recommend still applying something. I wouldn't keep your lip completely nude just because we've done quite a lot of work on the rest of your face, so it would definitely stand out like it does now. So what I would recommend is a product that's very, very sheer, very natural looking, and a bit hydrating, and you can take it in your purse with you and just reapply throughout the day. Great. So let me suggest these are bronzing. Yeah, no, we don't need to use them for you, but they are quite cool. They're just bronzing beads. Yeah, they're very cool. They're very illuminating, so I didn't think the shimmer would work for you. Here's what I'm looking for. Alright, so what I would recommend is this product right here. It's by L'Oreal and it's called Nude Vibrato. And it's just a very light, I guess it's somewhere between a liquid lipstick and a gloss, but it's not really on the glossy side. And you can just apply it on your lip and it gives a beautiful color, but very, very subtle. Good? Alright. So you just pucker up for me. Yeah, keep doing that. Beautiful. That's all you need. You just go like this. Good. And yes, you can definitely keep this. I keep complimentary copies of most products that need to be reapplied throughout the day for my clients, so you don't, run out or eat and then you don't have anything on your lip. So that's for you. You're very welcome. Well, I think you look brilliant. I can see you've done your hair already. Is there anything else that I could do for you before you're ready to go? Wonderful. How do you feel? That makes me incredibly happy to hear. Good. Well, it's been my pleasure doing your makeup today, and I'm happy to come back anytime you would like, and I hope you have an infinitely wonderful event. Great. See you next time.